Hello ladies and gents, it's the Beanie 101 here, and I'm bringing you some more XCOM Enemy Within. It's been a couple of weeks since I last released an XCOM video, so I apologise slightly for that, but we are going into another alien abduction. Last time round we picked up a brand new sniper. I've yet to give her a name, so I will do that in due course. But for this abduction mission, I think this team looks pretty good, and I think we're going to be in Egypt. That's because we need some extra scientists. I want to speed up some of the research, and the best way of doing that is getting scientists. These alien abduction missions, they do tend to disappear as you go through the game and as you gain satellite coverage across the rest of the world. So they're only really going to appear where we don't have satellites. And because they're few and far between,
continuing to target civilians for abduction in several
and they are
cities
relatively
across the
straightforward
globe.
missions,
We have to get down there
I think
and
I'm going to
deploy
miss
as
them a
soon
little
as
bit.
possible.
So this is Operation Secret Mist. And it looks like we're at some sort of petrol station. And I believe I've done this sort of map before. I know that there may be a couple which are petrol stations, but we shall see. We shall find out. And our squad now is relatively experienced. We've got some high-ranked troops. So much so that I'm almost getting to the stage where I'm feeling that I can leave some of these guys behind and I can just leave them back at base and take some less skilled troops out with me on all but the most difficult of council missions, so that I have a well-rounded group of soldiers. There's no need to risk some of my high-ranked troops for some of the trivial missions, because you never know. I know we've been pretty good so far at keeping people alive, but I'd like to keep it that way. And the last thing that you want is to have one of your highest ranked troops get shot to pieces in a relatively basic mission through, you know, a couple of moments of stupidity. Anyway, we shall plough onwards, and I'm looking for some full cover, and I've spotted some meld. So we're going to work our way across to the right hand side and hopefully pick up that meld. Taking it slow but steady, trying to stick to high cover wherever we can. But we've got 5 turns, and I know that usually when you get towards a meld canister it triggers some enemies. There's usually some pack of enemies lying in wait for you. So I'm imagining this is going to be no different. So let's make sure the rest of our troops are well spaced and well positioned to anticipate any mob of aliens coming our way when we try and recover this meld. There we go, that seems to be pretty good position, and as if by magic, yep, they come straight away. Seekers, oh, and oh my god, a cyber disc. So this is a fun start. Well, I'm going to move Bucky back towards this right hand side. She's still concealed. The mimetic skin is working so far. We're going to put her in Overwatch, which might not be the best use of mimetic skin, but with Seekers on the loose, I kind of want to stay this side of the building so not to trigger the cyber disc, and when the Seekers decloak, if I've got plenty of people on Overwatch, they should be able to take them down with relative ease.
That's affirmative.
At the same time, I'm always torn whether I should Overwatch everybody, or sometimes that can be a waste.
Roger. I've got my eyes.
There's a lot of wasted shots. And ammo is precious. You don't want to be caught without any ammo in your rifle.
Got it covered.
So plenty of Overwatch to go around.
Position confirmed.
Bel Air doesn't need to be concerned about cover, but his field will provide additional cover for some of our troops. And here we go.
My position.
Oh dear. A little bit of overkill. And like I say, some wasted shots there. But it doesn't matter, one seeker down. I can see the drone of this cyber disc making its way towards us. I'm going to keep working my way around this building. The meld is obviously around the other side. Little Bucky is going to stay concealed and see if she can scope out this drone and any other enemies that are in the close vicinity.
Got it covered.
Hier auf Feldposten.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And I've got Johnny Micmac away from that car because it is going to blow up. Bel Air, do I want to move here to trigger the drone?
Let's get started.
Oh, Cyberdisc is on Overwatch. He can't hit us from there. The drone has moved closer to us. And if anything, taking the drone out at this stage is a good thing. Whoa. Just take down the wall, why don't you? Jesus.
Removed from play.
On Overwatch.
Headed there now.
Now then, let's get into full cover. And we have more meld. 5 turns to obtain it, so we've got plenty of time. The Cyberdisc is going to be our biggest concern.
I'm on the move.
But as long as we keep our squad relatively close together, we should have enough firepower to take it down as and when we identify its position.
Got it. Moving.
Sheehan probably needs to get pretty close because he's got the scatter laser.
I'm on the move.
So any overwatching with Sheehan is probably not going to be great.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Okay. Eyes peeled, Commander. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Plenty of Overwatch. Now this might be a tricky move, just because it's probably the wrong side of the wall that I want to be, so let's come this side of the wall, so that at least I've got some coverage from the Cyberdisc, and I didn't trigger it. Okay, where's he going? Ah, here's the other Seeker. And he meets exactly the same end as the last one. That's revealed Little Bucky's position. So I'm wondering where this Cyberdisc can be and where there's other enemies. Now, again, there's possibly a mob of aliens lying in wait when I get towards this meld. So
In Bewegung.
let's just eke our way a little bit closer. And we've not triggered anything just yet, so maybe we're safe. Do I make a dash for it?
In Bewegung.
I'm conscious of the Cyberdisc, so I want to be well positioned for that. And I'm trying to work out where it's going to be, or where there's any other pods of enemies. That far corner is really the only place that anyone can spawn. So I'm going to see if I can try and
I'm on my way.
spawn them.
On Overwatch. Got it.
Sheehan needs to get right in the action. And Little Bucky,
That's affirmative.
she's going to use her mimetic skin and stay concealed just by the meld. So next turn she should be able to grab the meld, not even be seen.
Heading to that location.
And that's plenty of the lovely gold stuff for us.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Liberal use of Overwatch as usual. I'm switching Sheehan to the pistol because I know that if I Overwatch with the shotgun, his aim is going to be pretty terrible, so I may as well switch to the laser pistol, which I know is going to do a little more damage than the standard pistols at this stage of the game, and has a much better chance of hitting. Oh, here we go. The cyber disc is doing something. The music's changed. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Well, that was nice. That's one muton down.
My ammunition is running low.
So I have a slightly different problem on my hands here, and not one I was expecting. So let's collect the meld, and then let's take care of this muton. What's the best way of doing this? Sheehan has a 59% shot. I could run and gun right next to him. Let's swap back to the scatter laser. 67. I might hop over the counter and take him out from really close range. Does Micmac have a shot? What? He has a 100% shot. 30% chance to crit. Great. Okay, that's good. And then I think I'm going to hop Sheehan over the counter. Or is there anyone else that needs the experience? Sheehan's also... Oh, Sheehan got the arc thrower. This might be an opportunity to capture a muton. Let's stun. Let's see if this works. Come on. Oh yeah.
Looks like you're coming home with us.
You are coming home with us. That is pretty good. That is pretty damn good. I think he carries a... Is it a plasma...
Affirmative, Commander.
Is it a plasma rifle? Or is it one of the mini ones? There's two different plasma rifles, aren't there? The standard one and... Isn't there a smaller one? I can't remember what it's called. It gives you additional aim. Whereas the standard plasma rifle is just a pure upgrade on the laser rifle. Let's use our grenade launcher. Only does 4 damage. Micmac has not got a shot. And the question is, do I move and switch to pistol, or do I stay where I am and hope that the cyber disc is going to move closer towards me on my next turn? I'm worried about grouping up too much here, because the cyber disc can chuck a grenade our way and absolutely decimate our troops. So I want to keep a little bit of spacing between everybody.
Green to go.
And there's a drone that I haven't taken out yet. I'm pretty sure that these cyber discs come with 2 drones, and I've only dispatched 1 so far. And the problem with the drones is that they can heal this damn thing. Right, now is this an opportunity to run and gun right outside? I think it is. Doug Sheehan with the heroics. And this is going to be pretty heroic, because I'm going to leave him right outside of cover, so we better take this cyber disc down this turn. 7 damage. Come on.
Out of the game.
Thank you.
Another day, another successful operation.
And that was it? I thought it was going to be a bit more difficult than that. That was very straightforward. We had some pretty powerful enemies, but they were in numbers that we could handle. And we captured a muton. I reckon that's a pretty good thing. Now, I didn't see any promotions flash up, so it's only going to be as a result of completing the mission that we get any promotions. We did Sheehan and Bel Air.
Not only did our troops return safely, but the meld
Oh,
they
Bel Air
recovered
has
was
his
certainly
very,
a
very
place
last
for
upgrade. That
development
is
of new
great stuff.
technologies based on this
So what do I want to take? Absorption field. Any hit that does more than 33% of the max health. Reactive targeting sensors. He gets a free shot back at the first enemy that hits him. I think I quite like that. Let's face it, mechs are bullet sponges, right? They've got to stay out in the open, so the enemy troops, they do target. Do I go lightning reflexes or up close and personal? This is really a matter of choice. I'm going to go for lightning reflexes because I like drawing Overwatch.
Another live capture?
But there's nothing wrong with
Please
the
give my thanks to
up
the
close
main
and
commander.
personal.
I know it can't be an easy task trying to bring them in alive. You can trust that the research team will make it worth
Light
the trouble.
plasma rifles. So it looks like we picked it by capturing the Muton. We've got an alien grenade, a light plasma rifle, and Panic in China, and Japan, and India. Bloody hell. Now, are these parts of the world? Oh shit. So here's my thoughts. I've never seen this before. Obviously, my base is in Asia, so this satellite in Japan is my starting satellite. I've never had the rest. If I lose that, am I in trouble? Do I need to put another satellite up, or I lose that bonus? I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. I think I might have to stick a satellite up in Asia. I'm sure it's not too much of a problem. Sod it. Well, I'm going to end up sticking a satellite up in Asia anyway. I've got enough of them.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
So we can
I've already put the
interrogate
new recruits to work in
Mutons
the
and
lab.
Thin Men. Let's do that. It's instant.
So, how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image and this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
It is the next piece of the puzzle. And this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Well, that gives us something to do the next time we shoot down an enemy ship. And we've got some UFO credits. I don't know. The outsider shards. Okay, that's the priority. We've already captured an outsider, so no problems there. And now let's interrogate this Muton. So we're powering forward with the main mission of the game. What's this Muton going to do? And more importantly, what sort of credits is he going to give us? Plasma weaponry research credit earned. Oh, okay. So that means that our plasma weapons will be able to be researched quicker.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
I do like the instant autopsies. It saves. I mean, you know, if you think about it, man, they usually take what, 3 days once you have a decent number of scientists, or certainly at that sort of point in the game. So, being able to do them instantly saves you an awful lot of time in research cumulatively. You know, you're looking at maybe half a month that you can spend, if not more, Do I want to do the plasma rifles? Choices. I'm going to do the new fighter craft because I have a sneaking suspicion that as we progress the story, we are now going to encounter increasingly more difficult UFOs, so a new fighter craft would be useful. Our troops are looking pretty good. And this is our new sniper.
In times of war, there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders.
Do I want to create another mech? There's the question.
What sort of
I've got plenty of
authority does it take to control such a vast
insufficient resources. Oh, it's 10 credits, really?
They have to follow through with his plan.
Well, I'll be honest with you, 10 credits is absolutely no problem for me. But I'm just looking at... Do I want to wait? Do I want to sell something?
Oh, Commander. We're detecting a new contact.
Oh, great.
Much larger than anything we've previously encountered. I recommend we scramble our best equipped fighters if we're going to engage that ship.
Yeah, we have one. We have one ship in the vicinity. This might be interesting.
We're in pursuit.
Now, I've got some aim, some dodge.
Near in strike range.
So I'm going to dodge straight away. Oh, this is... Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. Holy shit. Well, we got it. I don't think our fighter pilot is going to thank us too much for the amount of damage that he took. Do I want to take 2 assaults? Do I want to take 2 supports? I feel like the heavies haven't got enough love the last couple of missions, so maybe I bring Rockefeller. This is a, at the same time, this is quite a big ship, and I don't know what I'm going to encounter, so part of me wants to bring my crack unit of troops. So I might... Oh, see, do I bring Zhang or do I bring this new sniper? Let's see what kit we can give these guys. Carapace, definitely. I'm going to go laser rifle for the more guaranteed damage rather than longer range misses. Chitin plating. And do I want to give her a scope or do I want to give her a nanofiber? Or a respirator implant? I might want to try out these alien grenades as well. Alright, let's stack her health. That gives her plus 14. So she's pretty skilled up in terms of armor. Winfrey can swap out her normal grenades for alien grenades. And does 5 damage. That's pretty cool. Certainly more effective than standard grenades. And we give her a respirator implant as well. And let's switch her to Carapace. That gives her plus 6. Heavy laser. I quite like the Exalt rocket launcher, just think it looks better. Micmac is okay. Colette Martin, our French sniper. Definitely a laser sniper rifle. Definitely Carapace. Probably a laser pistol as well. And you don't need 2 grenades. Let's give you a scope. Wow, puts her aim up to 110. And a nanofiber. I think that should be good. So this is our crack team that is going to take on the large UFO next time around. So I thank you ever so much for watching. I've been the Beanie 101. This has been XCOM Enemy Within. Thanks ever so much for taking the time to watch this series. I'm quite enjoying it. I'm not going to lie. We seem to be progressing quite well. And if you want to see me some more, then hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you again soon. Take care of yourselves.